what is required before starting live streaming. When watched from the outside, live streaming can be seen as a daunting task that will need lots of setup time and equipment, especially if you haven't started on it yet. But fret not. Live streaming is, in reality, mostly a matter of feeling comfortable with the idea of exposing yourself online. Of course, your live streaming will only be as good as the effort that you put into it. But with the right information and comprehensive step-by-step guidance, you can start working your way up on becoming the modern broadcasting star that you're dreaming about now. And that is where we got you covered. In this video, you will learn about all the necessary things that everybody needs to have and to know in order to easily start doing live streaming like a real-life pro. So, let's get started. A reliable connection. This is a no-brainer. You need to have a reliable internet connection in order to do great live streaming. Now, how many times have you watched a live stream being interrupted by hiccups and lag? Don't let this happen to you. Now, this does not only mean having a very high-speed connection. If you have one and it is being used by lots of people or processes at the same time, it can be a detriment to your live streaming. So make sure to use an uninterrupted connection. Settings are important as well. You will want to leave room for good streaming bitrate in between your upload and download speed values. The recommended streaming bitrate value is 20%, and you can configure that in your encoder. So let's talk about what it is. An encoder. An encoder is a program that allows you to stream lots of content to your live video feed. Without an encoder, you will only be able to stream what your current webcam captures. But with an encoder, you can capture and stream from your desktop or from different feeds. There are many encoders out there, and which one to use will ultimately depend on your preferences and streaming style. YouTube has a list of recommended and verified encoders, so we recommend you to check it out and decide for yourself. Proper streaming hardware. This can sound obvious, but it is oftentimes overlooked because, again, this will depend on what kind of streams you'll work with and your budget. The usual route, especially at the beginning, is to go with a webcam and mic-equipped laptop. Granted, although you can theoretically live stream even from smartphones, as your budget grows and your audience spikes, we recommend you to upgrade to proper streaming hardware such as stream-dedicated mics and cameras, and even invest in a good hardware encoder. Doing so will not only raise the quality of your streams, but it will also allow you to show a more professional, more interactive live stream to the world. That is basically what you will need to start and grow in the current live streaming industry on your own.